Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Gaia Force Gaming, and I'm here showing you the deck I used in the finals of Mario's Creator Cup tournament. So I'm recording this pretty much right afterwards. I don't know when the actual video will go up, so I'm not going to release this publicly until that, obviously to avoid spoilers, but this is the deck I took to win. Yeah, we won it, boys. I played True Champion Steven in the finals. It was a mirror match, so he copied me. I played red the whole time. You guys know I stand for red. So, yeah, the final format was not only Highlander, which is only one of each card, but also Pauper, which is only commons and uncommons. And if I'm being honest with you guys, this format is kind of like just no fun. Just like literally no fun. But it's fun because it's different, but I don't know if I would want to play this format in a competitive setting. Uh, that being said, Steven was a great opponent. We played a best of 5. We went to the 5th game. They were grindy matches, some of them. They were bricky matches, some of them. But overall, it was a good time. I just wanted to showcase the deck I chose to use, my card choices, and why I chose them. And the spoiler alert: a lot of the times I chose them because I had no other choice. So, for example, the eggs. We are playing the 5 eggs that you can legally play. There's one more egg that is in common or uncommon, but it gives you bonuses if you have a level 7, which you cannot play in this format. So these are my egg choices. That's really it. You always want to see Digimon and Koromon. Baby Domon could come up. This Koromon could come up. This Poromon could come up, but they're really just there to be 5 eggs. Then for I guess I'm going to go through this stack and just start with ones that you really don't have a choice, as long as you want to hit some rookies. So I played a couple of these upper statted rookies. I tried to not play any that you had to pay to evolve, so I didn't play the Agumon that cost 2. I didn't play Otamamon, just Muchimon that costs 1. Rookies that you do want to play. Starter deck Agumon, great choice. Guilmon, great choice. You have your 2-drop 3Ks. Love those guys. This is situational. I don't mind, if I do it. See my 1 Digiburst card, you can get that. This was actually not bad because you can get back anything with Agumon in its name on play. Comes up. This Biomon, if you're blocked, you get 2,000. Not terrible. Gaosmon I thought was situational, so neat. Biomon, good. Good card in red. And then these guys. These are searchers. If you hit them, super cool. The thing that I think is really nice in a Highlander format, whatever you send to the bottom, you know you're not going to see. So it's just like definitely good to know that you're not going to get those cards. So I don't mind searchers in this format. So those were my red rookies. I say red rookies because I did actually play some non-red rookies. So I'll just try and make a little bit of space here because it's going to be rough to fit everything. I played 1 Bushy Agumon. My thought process for this was if he loaded me with memory towards the end, I could maybe get a sneaky game off, as well as some synergy with some other stuff in the deck. And you could get it back with Professor Agumon. So not bad. Then we have our champions. We have our 2 blockers in red. I was a big fan of just having a blocker. You have the Greymon that plays from security. Not bad. You have the Greymon that gives you a boost. You have security +1 Greymon. I think these are all pretty good choices so far. Your 1 cost to evolve. He's overstated. Then you have a couple that are just cheap to drop on their own. Don't hate those. The Greymon for synergy with all the Agumons. You have, let me again kind of crunch these in. You have Digiburst Geo Greymon, which actually kind of threatens some situations in the game. We have Growlmon and Aquilamon, which are basically the same inheritable, just on a different body. And Mechanorimon, which I thought was a good choice because it's only 4 to drop. It could give you infinite blockers, quote unquote. Honestly, we both played this and it stopped each other from... I feel like if you're in a Highlander format where you're already pressed on how much stuff to run, Mechanorimon's kind of a must. Then we have our level 5s. These two are fucking goats. Like, sorry for the swear word, guys. I didn't mean to. I just got excited. You don't have a lot of level 6s. So you want big boy level 5s. So those two are like no-brainers because they're cheap to drop just from your hand. You also have Lava Garidamon, who's in 8k, but only 2 to evolve. Speaking of cheap from your hand, you have Groundramon, just in case. Speaking of big boys, Metal Tyrannomon, because he's a 10k. That's swinging over like a lot of stuff in this terrible format. Then I'm running just some things to get... Well, okay, Voltramon I love in red. It's a powerhouse. Then you have to just kind of fill the spots with some stuff you might not want to. I have Metal Greymon Memory Borrower. It comes up. You have the Garudamon to draw a card when it attacks, and you have Garudamon that gives you boost when you Digivolve. Not the worst. They're level 5s. You do need some. For level 6s, you only have 6 red level 6s. And you play all of them. So... honestly, the only one out of these ones that I feel is iffy is the Sylphimon. The rest of these are all cards I love. Dorbikmon just gets so big. Greymon can blitz. Braytramon is piercing. Spinomon is the biggest thing in the format. Voltramon can get you so much advantage. These are all great. Other level 6s just because I wanted more top end. And they're off color, but they have good effects. Magnadramon. It recovers 2 on play if you have 3 or less, and you can play Bushy off it. I mean, it's janky, but when it works, it works. And then I also played Bancho Golemon. He is an 11k blocker who becomes a 13k blocker if your opponent has 3 or more Digimon. So, just some utility good cards, some high EV per card, trying to keep the average power level of the card up. And then I only played 4 options. I think the ones that are like no-brainers in red are Gaia Force and Transcendent Sword. Delicate Plan, just because you don't know what they're going to run and you gotta be sure you have a safe game. And Heir of the Dragons gives you draw power, and there's a lot of Drawmons or Greymons in here, so you can also pop a 4K. So this is my Highlander Pauper deck. This format's really weird. I think maybe down the line we have a bigger card pool. This will be more interesting, but like deck building, you really can't even be that creative just because you're kind of forced to play what you like everything. Like there's not a lot that I skipped in red, and I still kind of had to stretch to other colors. That being said, it was a good time. Steven was a great opponent. We got to the game 5. We had a lot of fun. We talked about how we hated this format, and yeah, that was the end of the event. And all things considered, we played, against 8 content creators, all really great guys. It was a lot of fun. I like everyone who played in this tournament. I think they're some of the best people in this game for this community and helping build it. Big shout outs to Mario. I'll put his link in the description in case from any of my other videos you haven't subscribed to him yet, please do so. Big shout outs to Steven for being just a really cool final opponent. We had we knew that what the format was. We went in, there was no salt, no uber competitiveness. We just played as best we could and had a good time, honestly. This was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing cool events like this in the future with other people. Just build the community and have a good time. This community is special to me, guys. I know I say it a lot, but it really is. I have a great time just playing this game and hanging out with you guys. I've made some really good friends out of this community. The format I do like a lot is Pauper. Can we please play Pauper more, everybody? At least until BT6 comes. I just want to jam this card. I'm actually taking this out to put back into my Pauper deck, so I have it made for when I have Pauper, because I have a playset of this card. Yeah. that's my Pauper Highlander deck. And cheers to you guys. Have a great day.